Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Well, happy Thursday to one and all.
What up, bro?
We're still alive.
I'm still high off that interview with the Coyote yesterday.
Lot of
You should go check it out if you didn't catch it.
response to Rob.
Rob/the Coyote. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you missed that, you need to go to Love You Hard TV on YouTube and check it out.
2 episodes ago, we had Rob White called the Coyote on. Good dude.
Yeah, 2 episodes ago.
The book was
yesterday or
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Philosophy.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to put our secret business out there, but he's like, y'all should come over and hang out.
What?
He's got this full bar. I'm thinking we can another interview and run it in a few weeks. I'm trying to kill
from
show.
his bar?
I'm trying to take less. If I'm going to do something, I might as well be productive and kill a show. So, you want to go do like a long sit down at Rob's house? That'd be cool. That'd be badass. Anyway, welcome in here. It is In the Building. If you would like to follow us, please do so. We prefer you to do it on YouTube. We know a lot of you boys like to listen to us on Spotify, and that's great. Long as you're in the building, we're happy.
But
this little fledgling company could really use a subscription on YouTube. I told people this the other day at the barbecue. Had a lot of people coming up. Show me the link. Send me the link.
Jesus,
dude, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to be LG.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm not going to be LG.
You're going to call us an old school town.
No, I'm not.
Why are we 20 years in the past?
I'm going to be nice.
I wish this fucking town would get its shit together and evolve.
I love Bernie. I love San Antonio.
I had folks coming up, and I literally I took 2 guys' phones. You'd be proud of me, LG. I did it. I had to take 2 guys' phones from them, open their phones up, and go to our YouTube page and show them how to subscribe. For free, by the way. No, we would love you to be a member. We're light on members
so you got
only
a couple
this week.
Subscribers at the barbecue?
I did.
Hell yeah.
We're busy this week. We're doing shit. We all have side hustles. And there's the catch-22 that I keep talking about every day when we come on here and we do this show. We won't have to do any more side hustles if we get 20,000 subscribers.
Members too.
We won't have to do any side hustles if we get 5,000 paid members. And so there's like this yin and yang right now.
That would be lovely.
That would be lovely. There's this yin and yang thing or this paradigm, I don't know what the right word is, where it's like, because we have to do these side hustles, we can't always do members-only shows. But if you become a member, we won't have to do so many side hustles.
And then we do more members content.
That pendulum's gonna get right there. It's gonna come down to the middle. We're gonna be fine. So welcome in here to the only edition of In the Building you're gonna get today, the free version. It is absolutely free to subscribe on YouTube. Even if you'd rather listen to us on Spotify, that's cool. Go to the YouTube page and just subscribe to it because it's free. Never watch it.
Yeah,
then go back to Spotify.
It's that simple.
That's it. And you keep us in business, but you get to eat us how you want, so to speak.
Whoa.
Absorb us.
No diddy.
Consume us.
No diddy.
Wrap your legs around us. Whatever.
Be honest, fellas. How many YouTube pages are y'all subscribed to?
It's a good question. I'll tell you right now. I'll just tell you because I don't want to guess. Requires glasses.
I got 4.
4. Okay. Are you going to tell us what they are?
Ours, Mike Rashid, Beast Mo Jones, Christian Guzman.
I probably have like 10.
Oh, you got 10?
Yeah, but most
That's
of them
impressive.
are photographers or cinematographers
gotcha.
I like.
That makes sense.
Let's see. Where'd my thing go?
So, LG, while Mike's looking for his,
I've got 5 currently.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me guess, Pearl Jam is one of them.
No. I don't even know if they have a YouTube page.
Oh, they definitely do.
I'm going to guess Mike's.
You know what? We're going to Pearl.
Mike's something with history, something with food,
yeah,
and probably something, a couple sports related.
Negative. Okay. Love You Hard TV.
Duh.
Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I never watch it live. I watch bits. I like the news.
Yeah.
With Shay and Colin Jost. CBS Sunday Morning News. The great Jane Pauley. Real Time with Bill Maher. The San Antonio Spurs. And Alamo City Podcast. Those are good dudes over there, and they like us, and they support us, so I subscribe to their page.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, and Pub Culture TV, where me and Nina do our show. So 6. That's it.
That's not bad.
It's talk shows. some local folks, and then some guilty pleasures of mine that I listen to. I normally don't even watch them. I listen to them in the car. I don't have a lot of time right now, man. I've got 4 fucking part-time jobs. I don't have time to watch many things. I listen in the car. I'll pull a YouTube show up and just listen to the audio in the car while I'm driving. I'm so busy these days. Again, if y'all become a member and you subscribe, I won't have to have 4 side jobs.
I just want to make sure we're practicing what we preach. We got to be subscribed to something. If we're telling people to subscribe. But yeah, most of my people are fitness people, tell you what to eat, tell you when to work out, how to get rid of your man titties, shit like that.
You don't have man titties, do you?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Really?
Yeah, I got some man tits.
You can milk anything with nipples.
And the older you get, the harder it's going to be to keep them solid.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can tell that now.
But y'all see my shirt?
Shout out.
Shout out to Mike's people, our people in the building.
624 IAFF Union.
This where you were at throwing axes and shit, right?
I was at Nine House. This is the union representation here.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're in the building, Vance?
Oh, dude.
Because we get a little vulgar.
So shout out to 624 local IAFF, who had a barbecue team last week.
They did,
and they won a first place trophy. Those firefighters, they cooked. They're on their own cooking. They be now. You're working at a fire department. You get good at cooking.
Well, this is the thing, though. So it couldn't be rigged for them because you can't put your team name on there. You just tasting it.
Yeah. We didn't pick the firefighters because they're first responders and they're heroes and we love them.
Right.
Fuck that. You got to earn your shit.
They got first place. What? You don't remember what it was?
Damn it, I don't remember. It
specialty
wasn't brisket. I want to say it was I want to say it was pulled pork. Y'all help me out, guys. What'd y'all win? I think it was pulled pork they won.
First place. Good for them.
Yeah, those guys.
And thanks for putting in a team.
When they're not doing shit, they're in the house, and it's a bunch of dudes, and everybody's got to cook.
What is their number one call? Cats in the tree?
Car wrecks.
Car wrecks.
They have 3 different jaws of life. There's the one that cuts metal.
Like chops the car up.
Chops car up so you can get to people. There's one that
kind of opens it up.
Picks shit up. Yeah, it opens it. It opens it up. It spreads metal. And the one they most use is head-on collisions. Not to get all dark. You asked me. Where the car will be caved in on a person's legs, and it pushes the car. It pushes the engine off the victim so they can get the person out. God bless them. I couldn't do that. Don't want to do it. Love them. Thank God.
So the least amount of stuff they do is actually put out fires.
Correct. Thankfully, we don't have a bunch of arsonists running around town. Yeah, but they stay on top of their training, man.
They're in there working.
You may do 1 fire a month, but a life is on the line when that call comes in. People's lives are on the line right now. Go. I don't care if you haven't fought a fire in 6 weeks. Your ass better be ready to go now. Dude, shout out to the fire guys. And there's some badass fire women, too, in this town.
Really?
Yep. There's several, actually. Really good ones. And to hear some of the dudes tell it, they're a shit ton better than some of the guys, for sure.
Not shocked at that.
Yeah. They're gung-ho. They know what they're doing. Yeah, anyway, so shout out. That's a good T-shirt. They sent you that. And they want you to come back, too. You need to go back with me, and we'll go. 9 was cool, and they're really cool with us. All of them are Thunderdome, and it's one of the oldest firehouses in the city. It was built in 1914, and it's been a firehouse all these years, 100 years, 110 years. And there's pictures from every decade in there of fire teams, dudes like with fucking horse carriage.
Damn.
In the same house as these boys are working in.
They were going to fight the fires in a horse carriage?
Yeah, horse carriage with a big bucket full of water. Yeah, doing the best they could. Shitty equipment. I mean, no technology.
Right.
Shitty uniforms. Dude, firefighters are a different breed, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
sure.
to those guys. And congrats on the first place ticket. I got a good punch I want to get in today. All right, it's time for the Punch of the Day, presented by the Law Office of Orlando Kell.
Okay.
The official law office of our show is also the official family lawyer up in the building, Orlando Kell. All right, this is what I get for opening up my pie hole but it's what I do every day. Every once in a while, gags, stories I tell will come back to haunt me, and it's happened.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who the hell this is, but I want to punch the asshole that signed me up for every Ford dealer in San Antonio via email. So no crap. I go, and this probably doesn't do any justice for the camera.
Right.
But so I go to my inbox the other day, and I have a letter from Rob Cavender. Want to talk about the new Mach-E Ford Mustang. Oh shit. Are they interested in an endorsement?
Yeah.
So I click on it. He just said, "Hey Mike, give us a call. Give us a call about that Mach-E Ford Mustang." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll drive anything if it's for free."
Right.
So I replied, "Yeah, what's up? Let me know." And the guy replies, "How can I help you, sir?" Like, wait a minute, you emailed me. Then I got to looking at the rest of my inbox. Son of a bitch, dude. I've got Rick Cavender, Truck City Ford, Leaf Johnson Ford, Covert Ford, Jordan Ford. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then a little while later in that same day, I've got more from Covert Ford. Leaf Johnson followed up with me. And then I got this poor guy over at Rick Cavender thinking I reached out to him first. Some asshole went and sent my email to a bunch of Ford dealerships in this town. Remember the other day I said that I used to do that to my buddies? I would sign them up for like trips and timeshares.
It backfired on your
Some
ass.
asshole. I don't know who you are. It's actually a great gag. If you reveal yourself, I'll give you a pat on the back. It's a good one. Please don't do that again.
It's pretty easy to do now. You just go to Ford.com and put that you're interested, and it sends an email to all the dealerships in your area. So you don't have to go to each one. You just go to Ford.com.
Son of a bitch.
Now they know you're interested.
That sucks.
You bastard. It's good. It's a pretty good gag, I have to admit.
Maybe you should reply back to them with our sponsorship menu.
I probably should.
Yeah, y'all trying to sell me something.
Make lemonade out of that.
Yeah, I might as well.
You know what? Might as well.
If you want to reveal yourself, whoever you are, I'm not mad. It's a good gag. Please don't do it again because I had 55 emails that are worthless. But LG's right. I'm going to reply to all of them with our menu. Jeez.
That's a good bit. How many unread emails you have? I have 8,432.
Unread emails?
Christ.
No, I read all my emails.
I have 0.
Right now I have 8.
What?
And only because I haven't looked at it today. But I will here when we get off the show.
I thought everybody had in the thousands.
Dude, I have like 9 different email accounts that I manage, and I have 0 emails in my inbox.
A lot of these,
I have 8,432.
A lot of these Ford dealerships, I guess when you reach out to them, they hit you back and they send you a promo video. Hi, I'm Loopy Johnson over at Cavender Ford. We'd love to have you come in here for an appointment and take a look at our new Mach-E Ford Mustang.
They'll keep contacting you until you got to hit unsubscribe at the bottom of every one of those. Yeah,
and see that's
you're on an automated list now,
and that's where the gag gets better because now I have to methodically one by one unsubscribe to all these damn dealers now. So shout out to all the Ford dealers who have contacted me this week.
And maybe y'all should join in the building.
Punch
exactly. I could use some Maverick accessories.
I could use a car that I didn't pay for.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Like you want to let us borrow one, you know.
Right.
And
I'll lease one. Give one of them Ernie Zuniga deals.
You don't want that Mach-E though. I'm telling you.
No. I ain't trying to get a Mach-E.
No, you don't want to be sitting there like all these assholes in Teslas waiting 45 minutes to get a charge.
So wait a minute. Are you telling me, LG, you're not down with the electric movement? You're not down to help the environment?
Not yet. I'm down with the plug-in hybrid where you have the choice of gas or plugging in, because that way, if I'm on a road trip, I can just fill up and go. I don't have to sit there and pull out a lawn chair while I'm charging and have dinner real quick.
How long does it take on today's Tesla?
I've heard 30 to 45.
Yeah, too long. I can fill up in 5 minutes.
Because see, the only road trip I take is Dallas. So the only way I'm getting electric is if I can make it on one charge to Dallas. Because if I have to stop at Buc-ee's for 30, 45 minutes, like if you can give me 300 to 350 miles,
right,
then I'll do electric.
You can make it there in some cars, but the problem is, what about that day you wake up, oh shit, I forgot to charge. And now I got to commute somewhere. Oh, shit.
Well, see,
now I got 40 minutes at the damn...
See, that's how they get you, LG, because you got to have the charge thing at home.
Do you know how expensive that shit is to install? It ain't no regular plug. It's like the dryer plug.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not ready for electric either.
Anybody
Plug-in hybrid, that's the way to go.
I got to punch myself. And
Okay.
And the reason why, I just realized this a couple days ago, I've neglected the shit out of X/Twitter. Like I'll look up and it'll be 3 days have passed, and I've built up a pretty good following over there.
You mean you don't promote in the building on Twitter every day?
Yeah, so a couple days ago I realized it, so I just started retweeting and tweeting. I got to get back into X and stay on it. That's I built up that thing over a decade. I got to use it, and I'm now, people are like, whatever, dude, you'll be gone for a week. So I got to get back on my X.
I'm
a
bad.
Facebook, Instagram dude.
I'm opposite. I'm bad with Instagram, and I'm told that Twitter's now for the old people. So just when I got used to Facebook, then I was told, Daddy, that's for old people. You need to be on Twitter.
Well, our fans
then I get
old,
on Twitter. I'd like, God forbid, we get some young dudes.
Yeah.
Met a lot of young dudes at the barbecue. So I'm trying to get hip to the time.
Okay, good for you.
Then I got on Twitter and I got used to Twitter and got good at it just in time for it to. Now that's old. You need to be on Instagram
or Threads or TikTok.
I ain't doing that. I said Instagram's where I draw the line at this point. Love You Hard TV has a TikTok account. I told LG, put whatever you want on there. If you want me to show up for a bit for TikTok, I'll do 20 a day. I don't want to man it until I leave. When I'm able to quit some of my,
they're about to ban it anyway,
when
right?
I'm able to quit some of my part-time jobs,
right,
I'll have more time to maybe look at the TikTok account. And I'm gonna look at Love You Hards. And I'll just get the password and put shit on there when I learn how to do it. Which LG probably don't want me messing with it because I'll do something stupid. I don't know how to Instagram either, by the way. I know I have it. I post.
You post,
but I don't post the right way. Like I don't know how to.
I know how either.
I don't know how to put all the fancy letters.
Oh,
I never put music with my posts or my reels. It took me 6 months to realize, it's being duplicated on Facebook too. I'm double posting, and I'm okay with that because I'm not going to get beholden and taken. I'm not going to be held hostage by the terrorist that is the social media platforms of America.
This is important to what we do.
I understand, and I found out a mechanism where now my Instagram posts no longer automatically go to Facebook because that's a whole different audience of folks over there. I might want to post something different for those folks.
No, every now and then I'll turn it off. It depends on the post because I can manage it each post.
Yeah.
Like if I'm like, okay, I like this for Facebook.
It
also,
depends.
then I'll just
this feels more Instagrammy.
Yeah.
This feels more Facebooky.
What?
You know
So
your
Instagram, you're naked. Facebook, you're not.
Facebook's for mom and dad. Instagram's for cool kids, and Twitter's for nerds. I guess that's where we currently are.
Twitter, it may be for old people, but it's still the most people's source for news.
That's what I use it for, news. And I've said this forever. If y'all fired me or whatever, and bought me out because I was struggling, I was no longer broadcasting or whatever, and I had to go become a truck driver, I would keep Twitter, but I would unfollow 99% of the things I follow because I follow it for show purposes. I would only follow my favorite band, Time Magazine, a couple of newses, and that's it. I would never post. Don't give a shit. I'll use it to it's fun. Twitter is good for preparing for this show.
For sure.
Because the things that I pay attention to are things that give me content. And it's all right there. I go to Twitter every day, and I'm not trying to, I hate pumping sunshine up Elon Musk's ass. He makes it hard. But Twitter is easy because I've got a list of things every morning. Oh, okay, here's all my sources. What's going on in the world today, and it's quicker. I can prepare for our show faster because of X. Right. I still call it Twitter. Probably always will. Who you punching, LG? Anybody today?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. It's Orlando Kell, the official
turning over a new leaf.
Family lawyer in the building. It is Orlando Kell, family law, divorce, custody, visitation, father's rights, enforcements, and modifications on divorce decrees. 210-775-4995. You can email Orlando directly at orlandokell@gmail.com. orlandokell@gmail.com. All right. What else today? We're a couple of days late on this, but I just needed to pat myself on the back.
You don't do that often.
I'm a humble guy, Rudy. I don't like to brag. I'm not a pretentious man.
Yeah.
I'm humble.
Okay.
Me and Gandhi.
Okay.
I support the philosophies of Gandhi. Simple. Always past the. I'm a football talking motherfucker. All right. Hey, I have a gift. It is what it is. I would be denying God if I did not use my gift.
Don't block your blessings. Right. Don't block your blessings. Don't block your blessings. I got you.
That's right. I don't want to block my blessings in the way that offensive linemen block the shit out of Micah Parsons every year in December and January.
Shit.
That overrated, undersized, loudmouth, no stat having dude for
Late in the season.
my Cowboys. Yeah. In September, he's Lawrence Taylor, baby. When the games count in December, he ain't shit.
He's Taco Charlton.
His ass got called out, not really, but subliminally, by Aaron Donald, the GOAT of modern times.
What did Aaron Donald say? I missed
Aaron
that.
Donald said 2 days ago, Aaron Donald in an interview was asked, he just retired. He was asked, who do you think is, now that you're retired, who's the best defender in the NFL? And Aaron said unequivocally, it's T.J. Watt, kid up in Pittsburgh. He's the best defender in the league right now. And remember, Micah said T.J. shouldn't even have gone to the Pro Bowl, said he was the most overrated pass rusher in the league.
I remember that.
Aaron Donald, who probably knows a thing or two about playing defense.
Disagrees wholeheartedly.
A guy that, did he win the MVP when the Rams won the Super Bowl? He should have. I think
No,
he did.
I think Cooper Kupp did.
Well, Aaron Donald was right there with him.
Right.
Aaron Donald had sacks in the Super Bowl in winning time to preserve that victory. Said that T.J. Watt's the best defender in the league. So he didn't mention Micah. But why I chuckled because Micah Parsons went on this rant.
He's not even top 5 or some shit. He
said he wasn't even top 5 and totally overrated. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe he's not number 1, but he ain't 7.
No.
He's definitely top 5. And speaking of that, I'm not sure you're top 5, Micah Parsons. One day later, so we had R.J. Choppy on this show several weeks ago. My buddy I grew up with in the Metro section who works for 105.3 The Fan.
The station.
Remember R.J.? His partner in the mornings on their show, a guy called Sean Sharif.
Call him Shan or something, right?
Is it not? I think it's Sean.
Okay, go ahead.
He spells it
weird.
weird. It's a very Dallas way to spell Sean, if you catch my drift.
Got you.
Sean reported that he has heard from multiple people with the Cowboys organization. So Cowboys, because they leak everything. Nothing stays in-house because the Cowboys are about bullshit and drama. It's crap that they would leak this to Sean, by the way. But, hey, credit Sean. They leaked it to him. He's going to go on his show and say it because they wanted him to. Because the Cowboys don't have the guts to tell Micah, get your crap together. They're going to go squeal anonymously to the radio guy because that's also the flagship station, The Fan in Dallas. Right. Sean reports and stands by it. It ain't just one source. It's multiple people in the Cowboys organization say they can take or leave Micah Parsons right now. The attitude toward Micah Parsons is kind of meh. And it's not even the podcast and the loud talking. It's the disappearance every year when the season matters.
I think it's all of it, though, Mike.
It's part of it. He's a pain in the ass.
He's a pain in the ass, dude. And it's also one of those things where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if you keep him around, there's no one holding him accountable to be the guy, right? Mm-hmm. But if you let him go, it's the kick in the ass that someone as talented as him would need. So if you allow him to leave, he's going to go somewhere else and be the guy you wanted him to be because it was going to be a wake-up call for him. Like, damn, I thought I was the man in Dallas. I was Mr. Everything. Jerry Jones promised me $45 million a year before I even got to my contract. Mm-hmm. I'm getting all this money off the field. I'm the talk of the town every week on every station, everywhere across the world. I'm the man. I know I'm untouchable. Now, if the Cowboys were to be like, you know what, we're not renewing you. You can just get the hell out the building. Wherever he goes next, he's going to be Lawrence Taylor because it's the kick in the ass that some guys need.
And that's a shame.
So it's you damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's a tough situation for the Cowboys to be in.
You don't have to be damned if you don't. Because if you're smart with your money, you can take that $95 million that you would have given this one guy and spread it out a little bit. would you rather have an elite pass rusher in a depleted defense or a bunch of pretty good guys on defense?
I don't know because we just talked about Aaron Donald.
It depends.
Because they had Aaron Donald, they had Jalen Ramsey. They had a bunch of dudes
and won a title.
So I want it all.
But you can't in this stupid ass salary cap world we live in. And Aaron Donald was a no brainer. He got paid because he did not disappear in December and January.
No, I think he got the game-winning sack or quarterback hurry in the Super Bowl.
Aaron Donald was better as the seasons went on.
Oh, for sure. He was, but he's different.
He's also twice Micah's size. Micah's a small dude for the position that he plays.
For that position. Aaron's small for his position, too. He's just a dude. He's Reggie White.
Forget the podcast and the Twitter bullshit and all that.
His brother, all that shit.
Just look at production. It's not there 3 straight years to start his career.
In winning time.
Right. After 3 years, I think you are what you are. You're not still developing.
No, I give everybody 3.
The league.
I give everybody 3.
Yeah,
right.
We're 3 in. This is what you are. And if he has to go somewhere else to take that next step, then that's on him. And that means he never would have found that next step with the Cowboys. I'm going to give you an old school reference that doesn't even have to do with football. This goes back to when I was covering sports in the Metro 6. Steve Nash was pretty good. Wilted in the playoffs, got punked by the Spurs, punked by the Suns, punked by the Lakers, and got tired of the bullshit. He was young, a little immature, ran town with Dirk Nowitzki. They'd be at bars with different chicks and fun, acting goofy. And that's fine. You can do that. You can go get your ladies. You can go take dumbass pictures and post it. If I'm getting 20 assists in the playoff, but I'm not getting that.
No.
They let him go. He goes to Phoenix and wins back-to-back MVPs.
That's my point about Micah. See,
and that's on the guy, though. That's the Micah thing.
Yeah, I mean, even Michael Vick. I mean, now Michael Vick, you could say somebody had to do with jail, but Michael Vick will tell you, he was like, if I would have prepared like for games like I did for Philly in Atlanta, I would have been one of the best quarterbacks ever. He admitted in Atlanta, I was the man. Arthur Blank loved me. I didn't do anything. I didn't watch any film. And he says, once I got to Philly, I had a whole different approach. Sometimes for some guys, when you're given the keys to the Lamborghini and you're untouchable, you're just like, yo, whatever. You start going through the motions. Not everybody's wired like Mike or Kobe or Tom. Not everybody's wired that way.
Right.
And Michael Vick, he was a better quarterback in Philly and got paid like it as well. So it seems like that could be the case with Micah. He ain't going to get it until he's gone because nobody's going to – who on the team? Dak ain't going to tell him. DeMarcus Lawrence ain't going to tell him. Jerry ain't going to tell him. Mike ain't going to tell him. Who's going to tell him like, yo, man, I don't give a shit about your 15 sacks this season. Those sacks didn't come and didn't help us against Green Bay. So, and the fact that nobody's going to tell him that, there's no reason to correct it because you're like, oh, I'm doing my job. Mike McCarthy ain't said nothing. Jerry ain't said nothing. I'm doing the best I can, and they believe it. So why would he change?
I'm not so sure Micah's going to go somewhere and be that bulwark, badass, Aaron Donald, T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt guy. Maybe this just is kind of what he's going to wind up being.
Well, remember, he's a linebacker, like you've been saying.
Yeah. Maybe he's just – it's a shame. But I'm not. So what you're saying is he's not putting in the time to stand up all season. Maybe it's just he's too small for the position. I don't know, but it's not working, and I don't want to give that guy $100 million in guaranteed money. When I got to pay CD, they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do with Dak. This team is everything's so up in the air.
The Razorbacks are getting all their money.
Jerry's worried about the Hogs basketball program because that's family. Cowboys are just fun.
Right.
That's fun. Hogs are family. It's a shame. But Micah Parsons goes from one of the top 5 pass rushers in the NFL every year in September, October, November. Then in the December, he's about as flavorable as a penis-flavored lollipop. And it's 3 straight years. Sorry. It's 3 straight years in a row, man. I guess 3. That's an oxymoron.
Yeah,
3 straight years would be in a row.
That's it.
I'm just so that team it's nothing but BS. Good for Dak. He's a new daddy. That's the only positive thing so
he's a
far.
New daddy. Cool.
Starting with from the kickoff of the Green Bay Packers playoff game To this very second we're sitting here.
All bullshit.
The only good thing has been Dak's the daddy. Good for him. Everything else
Dak Prescott sucks.
is bullshit. Everything. God. And we're not even close to training camp yet. But they're America's team. They move the needle.
Big time.
Texas Cheer Liquor moves the needle too. And they love us. And they are always on their game. No matter what month it is, playoff game or regular season or preseason, Texas Cheer Liquor, they get sacks. Go in there and get your hooch, your tequila, your bourbon.
No additive tequila.
Cognac, beer, cigars, cigarettes.
Couple spots at the what is that? The to-go margaritas.
To-go margaritas, to-go cocktail packs that are real trendy. Women love those little things because they're cute. They give them sweet little nicknames. Yeah.
And I gotta really give them a shout out for that package they put together.
That was that was awesome.
Because you got to remember, this ain't Specs. This ain't Twin Liquors. For those allocated bourbons that he gave, that's a big hit for him.
No, we're boys forever.
That's a big hit for him because that's where he makes his money because most of the time he has some of the stuff that the bigger chains run out of pretty quick. He's able to hold on to them, so he makes his good profits off of those. And he gave them to the Mike Taylor Barbecue Cook-Off. And shout out to the Anonymous.
Yep.
Who paid the price for it.
$800.
Yeah, $800. So shout out to both.
But it didn't go to Texas Cheer. It went to the kids.
Right, exactly.
And so let's put that $800 back into Texas Cheer tenfold.
Right.
Then the Bible talk about your gifts will be rewarded times 10.
There you go.
It's quoting the scripture today.
Something like
quoting
that.
Quoting this, Lord!
I can't quote the Bible. My mom would be impressed with you right now.
So let's go in there and buy our stuff at Texas Cheer. Not only you're supporting a local business, you're supporting San Antonio people. You're supporting in the building companies, people who give to the kids, and they deserve to have us go in there. And they're going to give you a discount when you mention in the building.
Or ITB.
ITB. Irritable.
It sounds like irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah, I can't do that.
Let's see how
Let's just stick to in the building.
I like in the building.
Let's stick to in the building.
Maybe in 10 years when we're billionaires, we'll call it ITB. Will become a big thing. Everybody knows what it means. 5% off everything you buy at Texas Cheer Liquor. 7 locations, including one up in Bernie. All over the San Antonio area. Texas Cheer Liquor.
Appreciate y'all, Texas.
Motherfucker.
Cheer Liquor.
Shout out to our boys at Slackers, the official bar.
420, Mike.
Big one coming. Let me pull up the screenshot so I don't get nothing wrong. They did. I'm glad they put us in the screenshot.
You see what I'm saying? All we had to do was complain on air.
Oh, we will, bitch.
Or on stream. Our diva ass is like, why are we in it? Yeah, show them that.
Slackers, motherfucker. All right, 420. We're going to have a big crawfish boil.
Yes, we are.
You going to wake and bake on 420? Show up high?
I do contract work for the Air Force, sir. I don't do those
We're
things.
going to get high. I know they're not testing you at the Air Force. Although it wouldn't shock me. They don't. Some civilian dude on base.
You know what I'm saying?
Doing a TV show.
You're like, who is this guy?
Who
like,
is this idiot?
You know how
What's
many
he
times
doing?
I gotten asked,
who gave him clearance?
Where were you? Where'd you serve? In the building.
April 20th, in the building will be at Slackers Sports Drinks and Games, the Medical Center location at 7959 Fredericksburg Road. And we're going to do a live podcast, a live edition, me and Rudy, of In the Building to celebrate 420 and the beginning of crawfish season at Slackers Med Center.
They get those things from groomers, Mike.
Yeah, they do.
You got to get them from groomers.
1,500 pounds of the finest crawfish, and you're right, from groomers. All the fixings will be included. Kielbasa, San Antonio company, smoked sausage, CBD-infused cocktails. They're going to have live DJs out there, vendor experiences, giveaways, and our show. And they got Fight that night, Garcia Haney pay-per-view boxing at 7 o'clock on the massive projection screens they got out there. All right, it's $20 at the door to get in there and watch our show and eat and partake. But it's only $15 if you pre-buy. So look up Slackers online, Medical Center location, in the building on 420.
Wristbands are available at all locations.
Okay, cool.
So you can just go to one Slackers and get the wristband.
Anyone
early.
you live by. Just go tell them you want to go to the 420 Crawfish Boil at Med Center and see you in the building.
But tell them
and
you
get
want
your
to see in the
wristband.
building when you go by it.
Yeah, make sure you pick my wristband up. LG's in there like every day. Grab my wristband for me if you get a chance.
I refuse.
If you think about it. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I don't.
LG don't go that much.
He's fairly common.
What's your drink of choice over there, LG? Like what? Like if you walk up to the bar, then what are they making you as soon as they see you?
I'm either getting a Dos Equis handed to me without ordering,
Nice,
or a vodka water,
nice.
or a well tequila on ice with the orange slice.
Got to do the orange
got
slice.
that Reggio's
Now, have you
Mexican
done the
tacos,
transfusion, LG? I had a transfusion out at the Valero Open. It's a vodka based.
I don't know what that is. No, I haven't had it.
They're pretty strong. It's pretty popular in the golf community.
No, I haven't. Done
Ask for a
that yet.
transfusion at the. It's pretty good.
I think I've had one.
I'm sure you have.
Someone handed me one time, and I just downed it because why not?
It's refreshing. It's
don't
a
know
good
where I
summertime
was.
drink.
Okay, I was probably outside somewhere.
But it's got
Probably
juices in it though. And I'm not a juice guy. I'm a splash of water guy.
Same,
Like,
especially if it's
saves
got
you
too
from the
much sugar.
hangover. Yes,
I
it
don't
saves
want
you
that
from the
sugar.
hangover.
I agree. Right there with you. All right.
Dos Equis dressed? Are you licking the bottle, LG?
I just get a lime. No, I don't want no salt or nothing on there. I don't need any of that.
Word.
Put a couple drops of the lime in there. I'm good.
Ah, hell. What'd y'all think about the Nike commercial they released right when the eclipse hit? I thought that was cool.
This is what I thought.
The
And
Wemby logo.
we missed this a couple days ago. Well, we didn't miss it. We
We're
just were
getting back.
busy.
Well,
We're
we
busy.
didn't get to it, so it ain't been
It
gotten
ain't got to. This is what I'll say. When I saw that, it was so dope. I didn't even give myself enough time to enjoy it because the first thing I thought was,
What the fuck is this?
right, that too. But me being on the business side of things and understanding how things work, Nike gets behind people, right? But Nike doesn't roll out campaigns like this for everyone.
That was pretty cool.
So my first thing after I was like, damn. The second thing was the Spurs got to fix this shit quick.
It's
You gotta-
funny.
you gotta fix this
I
shit
was
quick.
all over their ass in the first half of the season. Something happened to us right around February. I became the apologist, and now you're a hard ass.
No, I'm not
with the
being a
Spurs.
hard ass. I'm just like, yo, we have a superstar, and he embraces being a superstar. So what's the next phase in being the superstar? Once you've gotten your money, once you realize you're a superstar, now I want to win. I can't sit around here. I don't like this. Isn't Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who I love, who could win the MVP, who could sit around for 3 years, 4 years losing. Like, this is Wemby. Nike rolled out a campaign for him.
You see it, LG?
I'm sure he's seen it.
No.
It was they did this badass.
You know, remember the movie Signs where they cut the was that Signs where they had
it was Signs.
the cornfields, and
Crop
they did-
circles?
Yes,
Yeah.
It was a crop
They
circle
did
with his
one-
logo.
They did a giant one somewhere, God knows where, a massive alien logo to
With the
introduce
Nike check.
Wemby's shoes.
So what do you think about the logo? I don't think it looks that great, to be honest.
I love it.
I think it's okay.
Well, you
It's
know what?
cool.
You know what, LG? I think
It's
we can.
unique.
I think we can debate that, LG, whether it's dope or not. My point of it is Nike's all in, so the Spurs need to be.
I am showing
fix this
full
shit.
faith in the San
agree.
Antonio Spurs this summer. Full faith. Heads will roll. Hard ass decisions will be made. Cutthroat, no bullshit. The four, you look. You sound like me in January.
Yeah.
This boys camp. We're just raising good guys, and they like to read. And Julian Champagny comes from a great family. It's not just about wins and losses.
Right.
Bullshit. We're paying you $20 million. It's about wins and, losses.
I gotta keep my alien happy.
That is correct. And he needs to win as soon as possible. It's in him. He's got dog in him. He may have a French accent, but he's got dog in him.
For sure.
He's like Thierry Henry. He's Kylian Mbappe. Those guys are dogs too. They just speak like this, but it's
Love me
unfortunate.
some Mbappe.
You can be a dog and be French. It might not be a whole lot of them, but it's possible.
Tony had some dog in him.
And they got
Tony had dog
He
in him.
did. He had
I mean, he's a Finals
He had a little,
MVP.
he had a little gripe in it too. I can't believe you fucking. But yeah, he kicked ass in the playoffs every
I
year.
saw Tony still can't sell that house.
Still for sale.
Still
I
can't
mean,
sell
the man has a water park in his yard.
It looks
Who
like
wants that kind of maintenance?
It looks like Atlantis.
I don't. Yeah,
I don't know if that's a good thing.
if I bought that house, I'd have it torn down day one.
You would?
Who wants that? That's the most gaudy thing ever. Hugh Hefner didn't have something like that, and he had a grotto. Tony has Fiesta, Texas, in his backyard.
At the time,
he has SeaWorld.
Yeah, at the time,
crazy.
You're like, this is gonna be so cool. And then after a while, you realize like, yo, I'm paying $1,000. No, I'll say about $1,500 in pool maintenance a month, and no one's ever in it.
Right.
Because you don't want guests though. Like the only way you enjoy that house, Mike, is if you're entertaining guests weekly, and nobody wants to be around people. Nobody wants people in their house weekly.
You're right. The only thing I can think of.
So it was good in theory.
Okay, so while I'm repulsed by that, Tony Parker has been rich since he was 19 years old.
Yes.
I've been poor all my life.
Same.
So I guess at 49-year-old Mike.
Well, I haven't been poor all my life.
I see that. Okay, I'm not. Okay.
I haven't been poor. I had a good life.
I agree. That's not right.
I know what you mean.
Not Tony Parker.
I wasn't rich all my life is what I'll say.
point
Never
is-
been rich.
Even if I got rich today, I have a middle class man's mentality.
There you
I
go. I'm
cannot
middle-class my
see
whole life.
something like that in my backyard. Even if I won the lottery,
See, I
he
love
don't care.
it.
He's 19 years old with $1 million. You know,
Well, this is the thing.
you wouldn't do that. The maintenance, the cost,
Dude, I'm
the
married.
ass
Look.
whip. How many people work on his? How many people does he have under his employment that just watch the house?
His maintenance,
100?
everything. When you talk about yard, because AD, owner Texture Liquor, went to his champagne tasting at that house. There's 3 gates just to get to it. So you're sitting on all these acres. So I'm thinking he's probably spending $1 million a year in maintenance. Right? Is that off, LG? What do you think? I think about
That's
you
about
right.
said $1,500 on pool maintenance. No way it's $1,500.
No.
It's like $10,000 a month
$10,000
on
a month.
pool maintenance.
See what I'm saying?
10,000.
The
Now,
chemicals alone are probably $8,000.
And if something breaks, there's a leak.
Yeah, I don't know if I want
haywire.
that. I could take half of that. A quarter.
No,
Yeah.
I don't need none
No.
of that water park bullshit.
You never feel like you're at home because you have 85 employees that run the property. You don't even know their names. You feel like you live in a resort, and they don't feel like home. I couldn't do it.
No.
Couldn't do it. I'm going to cut it short today, y'all. I got a meeting.
We're trying to make money. You don't have to be.
All right. We're going to cut it short today. I'm going to give one quick little, I guess it's a punch, but it's kind of a laugh.
What's up?
I'm laughing / punching the director of marketing with the Texas Rangers Baseball Club.
What happened?
They decide, every time the Rangers win a home game, they play Pat Green. I like Texas.
That's pretty cool.
It's their tradition. They decided to get hip this year.
Oh, shit.
So they found some local rapper. You should go listen to this. It's pretty funny. They found some kid who's a pretty good rapper in Dallas. And Pat Green and this rapper got together and redid I Like Texas, but with like rap. There's rap verses.
I don't want to hear that.
So it's like da 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 ba 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 ba, and then
that shit.
I Like Texas, and they've been playing that. They played that the first week of the season. The rich white suburban Ranger fans, season ticket holders, didn't love the rap. In mass, bitch to the Rangers. Yeah, no more Pat Green rap version. We're going back to the old version. It sounded goofy. Some collabs are fine. I'm not bashing the rap. It just does. With Pat Green, it was terrible.
But that's the thing, though.
Didn't fit.
I just don't.
Overthought that.
It would take a lot for me to leave a complaint.
I don't complain either. I understand. I don't. There's probably some bullshit behind that.
No problem.
Have 2 songs. Play I Like Texas one night, and then just play a rap the next night. But don't mesh them.
Right.
It's first of all, in defense of, I know what you're saying. I'm not saying there's
Karen
some,
and Ken
there's some of that.
Karen and Ken need to relax.
I don't know. I don't appreciate the African American music installed in
Karen
my Pat
and
Green.
Ken need to relax.
There's some of that, but if you listen to the song, it's terrible.
Oh, okay.
It's a terrible song.
Okay, cool.
The rap's fine. Pat's fine. Together, it's ass.
Fair. I'll listen to it on the way
anyway,
home.
that's it. Go Rangers.
Yes.
All right. I got a meeting.
All right.
That's it.
Me
We're done.
too.
All right. Love y'all hard. Thank you.
Peace.
Guess I better put a decent shirt on.
Yeah, I would change that.
Go
crap.
Horns. Ain't crap. It's just not a meeting-worthy shirt.
No.
That's it. Love y'all hard. Thank you to DJ LG. Thank you to Rudy. See you boys in here manana. No members only today. I got a meeting. I love you. Hey, become a member and a subscriber, and I won't have to take meetings anymore. There's a pendulum. Love you hard. See you manana.
Holla.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.